Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived 6 blind men. Though they were blind, they were wise and had spent their lives learning about the world through listening and touching. One day, they heard about a strange creature called an elephant that had been brought to their village by a visiting king. None of them had ever encountered an elephant before, and they were curious to know what it was like. The 6 blind men decided to go together and find out what an elephant was. They were led to the elephant by a kind villager, and each blind man was allowed to touch different parts of the large animal. The first man, who touched the elephant's side, said, "An elephant is like a wall, broad, flat, and solid." The second man, feeling the elephant's trunk, disagreed. "No, no, an elephant is like a large snake." The third man, who touched the tusk, confidently declared, "You're both wrong. An elephant is like a spear, sharp and pointed." The fourth man, touching the elephant's leg, laughed and said, "Not at all. An elephant is like a tree trunk, thick and round." The fifth man, who had grabbed hold of the elephant's ear, proclaimed, "You're all mistaken. An elephant is like a large fan, wide and thin." Finally, the sixth man, feeling the tail, said, "How foolish you all are. An elephant is like a rope, long and strong." Each blind man was convinced that his own perception was correct, and they began to argue heatedly. Their argument grew louder and attracted the attention of the king, who had brought the elephant to the village. The king approached them with a smile and said, "You are all right, but you are also all wrong. Each of you has touched a different part of the elephant, and so each of you knows only a small part of what the elephant truly is. An elephant is all of those things you described, but much more. You must put all the pieces together to see the whole picture." The blind men paused, realizing the wisdom in the king's words. They understood that while each of them had experienced a part of the elephant, none of them had grasped its entirety. Together, they could piece together the truth, but individually, their understanding was incomplete. From that day on, the blind men no longer argued, but worked together to share their insights. They learned that by combining their experiences and perspectives, they could gain a deeper and more accurate understanding of the world around them. Moral: perspective matters, and different viewpoints help reveal the whole truth. This story teaches us that true understanding comes from listening to others and considering different points of view.